Ooh, welcome in. Today, how the best pick-me-up turned out to be wine, and not in the way you think. First, a thought. Talent hits a target no one else can hit. Genius hits a target no one else can see. Arthur Schopenhauer. Well, as I say, happy Halloween. We'll likely be digging out the banana costumes tonight, hoping that the atmospheric river that we've been in since Saturday night is all the way out, and we'll be helping our sweet grandkids to make their haul. Can't wait. So last Friday, if you happen to be on Facebook, and honestly, between Mark Zuckerberg and Meta, and now Elon Musk bringing the swamp back in full fetid force to Twitter, I don't blame you if you're not on social media. I was open with you about the ton of stress going on in our lives. Now, Mira is fine. She's great, terrific. But another dear friend of ours is in hospital. My dad has been in now for well over a week, but is getting better. And we're trying to navigate his next steps when they discharge him, and on and on. I know plenty of people have it bad. And as comments on Facebook put it so clearly to me, many of you know about dementia and the challenges facing our family and healthcare in general firsthand. So that's why when I found the perfect Halloween-themed gift for our friend Charles, I had to buy it. So we're in the grocery store picking up a few little things for our friend Nancy, who is Charles's wonderful wife and current caregiver. And while we were there, I spotted something at the end of the wine section, which, as you probably know, I don't pass through. What is this? Well, look, I can hope that you see from the tiny writing on the label that type B stands for blueberry. It's blueberry wine. So I packed it in with flowers and a little care package for Nancy, which is exactly what she would do for us, except there would be homemade soup and warm bread, and she'd have made the little dishes herself. But I told her that we didn't need two people in the hospital, so it's better I left the store's chefs to make them. That little pint of blood, which might well have had the same alcohol content as mine a few years ago, brought Nancy a real belly laugh and made Charles smile. And the wife of a patient next door had a good laugh as well. So I told Nancy to give it to their favorite nurse. These days they need all the support they can get, and yeah, probably wine. Then there was the gift that I got a few weeks ago for my birthday. I've just been dying to share it with you. Anybody who knows me or read my book, Morning Has Broken, also knows I have a thing for Dateline, NBC's true crime broadcast and podcast, I might add. I've always had a soft spot for Keith Morrison, and even as a geeky, news-loving teenager, I would watch him on the weekends on CTV when Lloyd Robertson was off. He was hot then, and he's still hot. So a talented writer friend of mine named Cece had a woman she knows put her talents to use just for me and my small, enduring crush. Look at this. It's in pencil, an actual hand-drawn rendering of Keith Morrison, and it sits in front of my TV, so he watches me while I watch him. I'm not weird, you're weird. Cheryl 10 does incredible artwork. You can find her on Instagram at studio10_art. I have thanked her and Cece profusely for this thoughtful and wonderful gift. By the way, a side note, Keith Morrison comes up in the story of his stepson, Matthew Perry, in an interview Matthew did with Diane Sawyer last Friday. And if you want to understand anything about the power of addiction and why we are never, ever done with it, please find that interview. I have a very interesting, but not too exciting, news story for you on Drift tomorrow by the author of The Wizard of Oz. It's called The Girl Who Owned a Bear, and I hope you love it. Just ask Google to play Drift with Erin Davis, or you can look for it anywhere where you search. Subscribe for free, of course, and enjoy more than 60 stories and sleep-related interviews. Have a lovely week. Happy Halloween, and I'm going to leave you here with a few more pieces of Cheryl's artwork, some colors, some palette knife work, music to the eyes. Thank you again, Cheryl and Cece, and I'll CC you in November. Ooh.